Niggas out here dying every day. It's blood on the streets we pay. It's blood on the streets we pay. Niggas out here dying every day. Niggas out here dying every day. It's blood on the streets we pay. A typical day for an L.Apes. Look, blood on the streets we paved. Blood on the streets we raid. This is a deep crusade, not a sweet souffle. We the cream brulee to your fiance. Not no Beyonce, but these niggas Beyonces. They re-up is certain, they keep their head on straight. We key every person and send them on their way.
Alright.
I blackmail the zookeeper, tell them free my apes.
Hey, tell them free my apes. I keep the babe in the babe.
Hey,
Fuck us up.
we in this bitch.
We been in this bitch.
Back in this motherfucker.
Where the fuck you been?
Nowhere to be found, apparently. Nah, but this some real shit though. We back. L.Apes podcast episode 2.
Yeah, getting this shit, getting this money, getting this bread.
Yeah, really just. So this is basically an avenue for, because, you know, we want to just make sure that everybody is aware of why we're doing this podcast. Niggas like, oh man, I thought y'all was rapping. I thought y'all was doing music. Yeah, we doing that too.
Yup.
But we also have to give a part of our personality, and we don't want to do that silly ass Instagram bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
no weak ass
Niggas don't
interview.
want to do. I mean, you know, I'm not saying we're closed off to skits, but you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be known as the niggas who do skits. You feel what I'm saying? Like if a nigga say, hey bro, I'll pay you do a skit, I'm like, oh shit. Or if I think of a really dope skit, boom, I'll do it. But we not just like out here trying to, oh, let me get this laugh off Instagram, boom, boom, bap. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, we're just trying to show our personality and talk shit on the mic, you know, get some shit off about how we feel about the industry and whatnot.
Facts.
So that is what this avenue is for. It's not tailored specifically for anybody, and you know what I'm saying? You can take it or leave it how you are. If you are an Autumn Saints fan, if you're a Keaton Mak fan, Circo fan, if you fuck with us, then you will be into this podcast. If not, hey, thanks for the view.
Thank you.
But
Might not be for you.
right, exactly. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole array of topics.
Yeah, my fault. I keep coughing and shit, nigga. Damn.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Mucus, man.
it's the CBD pen, man. This fucking CBD
Mucus and CBD.
it's healing. It's healing. But anyways, like on some real shit.
On some real
I don't
shit.
even know how we supposed to come into this.
On some real
motherfucker.
shit. We came this motherfucker the same way we gonna leave out this motherfucker.
Right.
Nuts in hand. Nah,
Nuts
but-
in hand.
but
Nuts
nigga,
in hand.
Nah, real shit though. Like
You
as
right,
far as
though.
yeah, but not you was already going off on some, you know, good shit. You was saying how, you know, this might not be for you. This might not be, you know, the shit for you. You might not understand where we're coming from with this shit. You might not even understand how we coming and why we even coming this aggressive or why we even goofy.
Oh, we coming aggressive
Nigga,
now.
we first off we aggressive. But it ain't no reason for us not to be aggressive. But the fact that we laughing, y'all niggas better be happy, nigga. We could be just pissed off, saying fuck this podcast,
Looking
shit.
for our issue or
fuck
some
everybody, waiting for a nigga to look at me wrong. Just always trying to go at it. Nah, son. No, about the business. So yeah, if you get bread, if you get money, if you on your purpose, you gonna fuck with this shit.
Exactly.
Cause it's real shit. All of it. If you fuck with real nigga shit, you gonna fuck with this shit.
And it's like if you don't shit, we might have to pull the dick out on your ass,
Pull this
nigga.
big dick out on that nigga.
It's 2 dicks in my pants, nigga. And one's for a nigga who want me to fuck off his life, god damn it.
One for a nigga that want me to fuck off his life. Bitch, I'm
Hell
a 10-star crew. Yeah, fuck 5. I'm a 10-star recruit with the dick.
Oh
Yo.
shit. Nah, but for real though, shout out to that nigga Blueface. That's really one of the main reasons we got on the mic today, because we was like, damn,
On the
niggas is
set.
really calling they straps dicks. And we're
On the
trying to
set.
figure out when this happened. And I think Young Thug actually might have started it. You know what I'm saying?
No, hell no.
Who was the first nigga to say that?
Bro,
then?
a dick pause. A dick been a dick.
Well, okay.
Like kind of since when niggas, you know, start toting guns and like, bro, that probably came from one of the homies who wasn't famous type shit.
yeah,
like,
okay, right.
straight
right.
up.
Yeah, probably most
And
likely.
then that
but
nigga
like,
said it.
Yeah,
And glorified it. Like he probably was one of
popularized
the, yeah, he probably was deaf. But the thing is, he was already weird. So niggas who doing it now, like, oh, cause it's cool and shit. It's like,
Yeah, see.
I'm cool on that, but I get rapping. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get niggas who actually tote straps all day, every day, and want to shoot them shits off every day, all day. Fuck, whatever. You know, y'all gonna call the shit, oh, this my little buddy, it's my girlfriend and shit like that.
It's my dick. Nah, but for real though, like if you ever read the ISIS papers by Francis Cress Welsing, you would know that guns are actually like a phallus symbol, and they do symbolize like penal structures. You know what I'm saying? Things that represent penises, like, you know, the Washington Monument, and probably everybody here who, at least if you live in the South, there's one statue that's just like straight up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like it looks like a smaller version of the Washington Monument. It's probably in every town. So, and it's basically a symbol. And the one in Athens is actually dedicated to Confederate soldiers. But, you know, I ain't seen none of y'all fake woke niggas talking about, oh, yeah, we need to tear down the phallus symbol in the middle of Athens. Like, the shit is right in front of the arches. So, so basically, I mean, I know that guns have been referenced as, you know, phallus symbols throughout history. But it's just funny how it kind of leaked into hip hop. And now all these weird ass little niggas who can't fight are shooting niggas, you know what I'm saying? And then saying, oh yeah, I pulled the dick out on them and popped them.
Facts.
When hip hop has so much homosexuality intertwined with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. And that shit brings back to that point, like, it's nigga who has the biggest dick.
Yeah, it is like that.
Okay. And it's funny though, cause it's just the music, man, period, and changed so much. But at the same time, it's a lot of the same shit in it, a lot of the same content. It's just watered the fuck down.
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is, if you want to know about guns or anything that can be related to a phallus symbol, just ask women. Because a lot of times we might hear, you know, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean, right? So it may not be the size of your gun that will help you in the gun battle. It might be your accuracy and your precision and the way you can actually hit a target or hit that G-spot. You feel me? So, you know, niggas is talking about they dicks and shit and whatnot, but literally don't know how to shoot a gun. And the gun, and I ain't even trying to, you know, shit on my nigga Blueface, cause, you know, I'm fucking with that Crip tape or whatever the fuck it is. You know, I'm fucking with 3 or 4 songs. Yeah, famous Crip. I'm fucking with 3 or 4 songs off that shit.
On the
straight
set.
up. Yep. Dead Lokes. Is there a song called On the Set?
It's just called Freak Bitch.
Okay,
I
yeah.
need a freak.
Yeah, exactly.
I need a freak bitch that don't give a on the set.
And that shit
down her on the set. Bro,
Yeah,
what?
I'm
That shit got that energy. I fuck with it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm fucking with that shit. But when I seen a nigga shoot the AK, I was like, bro, for one, exactly.
Should I stop now?
Right.
Face ass nigga, man.
For
This
one,
nigga,
the nigga is
one
not
looking good.
right. The thing is, bro, cause you know what I'm saying. Niggas be like, oh shit, he's still standing on his feet, like
Skinny nigga with big totes. But if you can't shoot that motherfucker,
look,
bro,
my nigga, it's like 5'6" Arabs.
That was an
who
AK,
are,
huh?
Yeah, that was an AK-47. But I'm saying, like, it's 5'6" tall Arabs in the desert who are toting AK-47s and bigger guns than that, and are shooting them properly. With the right shoulder placement, with their backs arched over the gun, and it's like, damn, like, my nigga
Huge
Blueface, you like
difference.
6'1", 6'2".
And ain't nobody before they fucking. That's the your whole squad and he say shit to you like, hey, bro. Lean
know
into
what
that
I'm saying?
motherfucker
Yeah,
before
then-
we start the fucking video.
Exactly.
That
And
nigga.
then they put it on Instagram. But I mean, it's cool and shit, and I fuck with it. And he was in a range, so he was legally shooting. So I support all that shit. But I think it's just funny how, you know what I'm saying, like, not him in particular, but like a lot of other niggas, especially niggas who are smaller than him, are, you know, toting pistols and whatnot, toting the automatic rifle or semi-automatic rifles and whatnot, and niggas don't even know how to shoot them motherfuckers.
Facts.
let alone how to.
And that's the whole point. It ain't hate, nigga. That's the whole point. It's like, bro,
we trying to educate.
Why? Yeah. Why in the fuck? You have some shit. Say you strap. Say you shoot some shit. Say you'll go bleed some shit. And when you
pull up on your block and I bleed it, sliding.
I don't drop
shit. I ain't leaving.
Nigga, put the clock out. I'm leaning.
Hey, that shit is hard.
Bro, that shit tough. Yeah, but it's like, dog. If I would have pulled up on your block that day and you had the AK, I would have had a good chance.
Yeah, I would have just pulled up on the block with a pistol. And 9 times out of 10,
I'm hitting the target because first off,
I have a much better accuracy and all that shit. But you know, y'all can have that dick shit. I'm good with my guns.
With my guns and my extended clips. You dig?
Yeah.
And my silencers. But yeah, man.
We fucking with the music.
Yeah, that's exactly. Back to the music. It's just, hey, we cool with music. You know, hey, you got some hot shit. I won't say it's, you know, not hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, well, I won't say it's, you know, whack or whatever. I'm gonna tell you like it is, if it is whack, though.
Yeah, because, like, everything else on that tape is whack. Like, besides Deadlocks 2, Freak Bitch, Tatiana. What's that other joint? I think it's one more. Actually, let me look on my iTunes right now.
Probably his.
Let me not say it's whack, man.
Crip. Like, you know, like the shit, that shit, like, don't play with him or some shit.
Yeah. Fuck him. I fuck with fuck him, even though fuck him, you know, if I just wanted to. Damn, I thought he fuck him.
Respect my crippin'. I think he was like telling some type of story on that one, some shit.
Yeah.
And the other one is
I ain't
funny.
Really rock with the Uncle Philip.
Yeah, I just like that. I like how he said Uncle
put
Philip.
It in her face. That's not for me. That's for a female.
Yeah, it's definitely obviously. For the bitches.
And then the show up shit. Yeah, it is what it is. But it wasn't, you know, something that I would go back and frequent.
But guess what though? The only thing that has a star on that motherfucker
is Tatiana.
What does that say?
Yeah.
To y'all.
Yeah.
He been out for a minute. That shit been out for a minute as well. He got hot.
Yep.
You know, he got his shit, and I fuck with when I was down to hit the studio.
Oh yeah,
I fuck with that joint
like
too.
That shit too.
Until the end, you know, very end, last verse, he just was trying to finish. But you get it. You know what I'm saying? I get the wave. But
I mean, he's not a rapper, and he would say the same. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, I'm just having fun with this shit, which is fine and dandy and awesome.
You know, I fuck with him. He getting money.
Yeah.
That what's up?
He's getting money.
He did what he's supposed to do.
Another young black male getting the check. I'm all about it. You know what I'm saying? Get that cheddar, get that cheese.
Uncle Philip.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you want to pull up with 2 dicks, my nigga, that's on you.
Go ahead,
you
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro.
I just don't. I just think that. I just think you can't be mad when people. Maybe not right now, but over the long term, question anybody who would say that their sexuality. But
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not for me to question. You know, I'm all with the LGBT QRS wave and shit.
Yeah. I'm not out here shooting niggas. So
yeah, we not out here shooting niggas. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. You know, I might shoot pool.
Yeah.
Or shoot basketball.
Basketball.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Shoot a loogie, maybe every once in a while.
You know, getting graphic. Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah,
but other than that,
raw and
uncut, no filters, nigga. Stuff in my papers with the CBD.
Big facts.
And I know how like a lot of this shit really like just seem like it's not even, you know, that serious and shit. Yeah. Which it ain't. You know, it ain't.
None of the music, yeah, well, I won't say none of it, but a lot of the music that's coming out now cannot be taken seriously. It can only be taken as party music.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? It's all vibes now. It's all, he had energy.
That's why you got to go check out the Face Tape.
Face Tape. It has more than one star. Tell you that much.
Yep.
More than one star. Keaton Mak.
Nah, but for real though, like
your boy Circo on that bitch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we come from beginnings, of course, you know, humble, of course, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we have like a, you know, unique story as well as, you know, you all may. Just, we're taking initiative on telling pieces and giving y'all a piece of us to get you through what the fuck you going through. Maybe, you know, like maybe some of the shit we say just makes you feel like, oh well, shit, I know those guys, I can touch those guys.
Yeah,
so,
or maybe right, or maybe some of the shit that we say may get you on your shit because
facts.
A lot of these niggas out here who is toting the dicks and shit. You know what I'm saying? They might be hustling, trapping, doing whatever shit, but they also include a lot of distractions that you know could be left out. They could leave out a lot of distractions and really get to the bag. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but you know, we keep seeing these instances. We seen a young brother on Instagram, and this nigga, basically, story is he abused his girl and was dragging her up and down the street.
What are you talking
about? You'll know what I'm talking about. But then he gets to the crib and the police pull up because a neighbor called a neighbor called the police. The police pull up and then he telling his girl, "Hey, come here. And his girl is, one, I looked at his Instagram page. The nigga is a pimp. Like, I mean, he pimped that bitch. Like, straight up. It's a black dude. I don't give a fuck what y'all want to say. Black dude, big, I mean, not big white girl, but sexy white girl, fat. I mean, she has straight ass, fat ass titties and shit. In Florida, he pimped her out. Not saying that he made her sell pussy.
Hey, come here.
But she was doing... You know, this was not like a one and done. Oh, I'm mad, I'm blowing up. This is a cycle and a behavior pattern that has gone on for a minute. So anyways, the nigga ends up. The police pull up. He's telling the bitch, "Come here." Hey, I'm not gonna call her a bitch, but actually I will, cause she is a thought. No cap. She was thotting on the gram and shit like that. He pimped her out, but I mean, you know he ain't have to treat her like that or whatever.
He's saying, "Yeah, the bitch."
He violated her. Crazy. But basically, you know, the bitch is like indecisive. She's like, "Should I go to the police or should I go to my boyfriend?"
I know. Yeah, she's not loyal.
Exactly, not loyal, cause she went with the police, and this is what I'm talking about. One, for instance, these bitches, but two, these white bitches. But anyways, nigga, he pulled out the strap and started busting at the police. Now, obviously, I don't think he was looking for no murder. He was not trying, but he got
caught one.
I don't think he killed anybody, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he pulled out the dick and he was inaccurate. That's what happened. And then he was hiding in the garage. Like,
I thought he hit officer.
Nah.
He didn't hit shit.
Nah, he didn't hit shit. He was just doing that for, hey, I'm on the gram. I'm finna do it, bro. I'm finna do it to him.
I know. On a live
and he did it for the gram clout because his followers went up crazy. Like, his followers did go up crazy. And if I look at his page now, they probably doubled. But last time I seen it was at 8,000. But he's not getting out. He's done.
Exactly.
Like,
for
he's
what?
sitting down.
For what cost?
In Florida, he's sitting down. You're not an officer.
Whack. And you got your own fucking footage, nigga. You got your own evidence, nigga.
Yeah, the nigga put it on Instagram Live.
Retarded. I don't know what y'all do this shit for, bro.
Come on, guys.
I just know that I don't do this for shit, what y'all do it for.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, if I was a crying man, every time I look at Instagram, I would bust out in tears, dog. Like, just for the sake of these niggas going, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't share no tear for these niggas.
Yeah, that's real shit. That's why I said if, goddamn.
I know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel shit. I gotta start thinking about it like the same way. Like, yeah, you right.
Like, it's sad. That's what I'm saying. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? That like a nigga would really think that shit was like clout. Like, I'll take the domestic abuse charge.
Yeah.
You could fight that. You can't fight shooting at the police now.
I don't know what you doing, bro.
You can't fight it.
I know you was probably geeked up too, though. Like, the way I think about it, it just make me think, oh, this nigga is not in his right
perks,
mind.
Roxy's.
You know what I mean?
Xanax. He was definitely, I would, I bet they'll come back with a toxicology report. I bet he got all that shit in.
That nigga drinking the lean, heroin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that nigga had that. He probably came up with all that shit positive. That toxicology shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, shit, bro. There's no way you can do that with a sober mind. Like,
oh man, I wonder if he was one of them niggas who was like, niggas was probably talking to him, talking down to him. Nigga, man, you should do this like this. You should. He probably can't take the criticism. Look, you seen that shit with fucking Tucker.
Tucker.
the news dude.
Oh, Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Which one?
When he blew up, he was like, oh, he fucking.
Who was he
fuck all
talking?
that shit.
What was he talking about?
Damn, bro. I really couldn't tell you exactly, like, specific.
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tucker Carlson be going off, bro.
Yeah, he
be
lost
on
his temper with some dude and he was cussing him out. Like,
oh,
I think live
shit.
Type shit.
Damn,
yeah.
I ain't see that, but I ain't gonna
we'll
lie,
check
bro.
it out. Yeah, Tucker be saying some shit,
He
boy.
be on the money with a lot of shit, bro. And we black. And, you know, niggas gonna be like, oh, y'all cooning because it's Fox News. Nah,
Man,
fuck that.
Fuck y'all niggas.
A lot of, like,
y'all
a
niggas
lot of.
not thinking.
Exactly. The thing, okay.
The information's out here, bro. Go.
And it's really just about logic. See, the thing is, bro, especially now and today, niggas is not using fucking logic. Like, logic is something.
We not talking about like Pro Tools, Ableton, nigga.
And I'm not
Logic.
talking about the mix, nigga. This is
definitely not talking about that nigga.
Fuck
no
no.
disrespect, but no cap.
Yeah, we not talking about him.
This nigga either.
The thing about logic is it's a science, and it really has to go through a scientific process. Like your thought process is absolutely scientific. Like the way that you might think of this shit, the way that homie might have thought of them shits when he was on all them drugs and then he popped at the police, you know what I'm saying, banging and shit. Mm-hmm. His thought process was illogical in some way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It got to that point over time because he's living this reality where, you know what I'm saying, to prove himself, he had to bust at the police.
My God, man.
He might have got pulled over a couple weeks before and just had hostility built up against the police.
Bro.
While high, you know he was high.
He a hood nigga.
High.
He got tats up to the neck, to the face, to everything. You know he
was
always
high.
getting tormented by the police. You know he a fuck the police type of nigga. So
yeah,
it's just like, bruh, this shit really is crazy. It makes you say, my God, because, dog, I don't have to be on some shit to be like, oh, I know I shouldn't fuck with that shit, because I know a nigga who really real life thought the motherfucking folks was coming for him because he found the fucking piece of mail talking about some, you gotta pay your loans and shit. Oh, they coming for me, and fucking stripped down, running around this bitch.
And I had to save
with the dick out.
With the real dick out, the penis out, and
with
I had
the
to save
actual
the nigga.
dick out, bro.
Off the drugs, bro. Off the drugs. Off the drug, exactly. We gotta pause that because, like, on some real shit. Okay,
real shit though.
And it's so many things, bro. Because with this logic shit, so the thing is, you can respect somebody's individuality and also not support the actions that they doing. You feel what I'm saying? So I can be like, yo, man, I love this brother because, you know what I'm saying, he's a black dude and I fuck with him, and you know he's my brother in Christ and all this other shit. But then I can also see him doing some fuck shit and be like, yo, I don't respect the actions of this man, so I cannot ride with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I cannot put myself in a situation where I'm even in the vicinity of this nigga because his mindset is not, you know what I'm saying, on an upward trajectory. You feel me? So it's like you can love the man and hate the actions. And I feel like in this day and age, they not giving people enough leniency on loving the man and hating the action. Like whatever you think, it's so many topics like this abortion shit, this late term abortion shit that's going on, where they talking about 9-month abortions up to pregnancy. I mean up to delivery or whatever.
Like 9 months, like when the baby about to come out.
Yeah, like when the baby is about to and after.
Like on some, you can just give birth to it and then
you
trash
can give
it.
birth, well, not trash it, like they say humanely euthanize it, but basically you can give birth to a child and then boom, make a decision that you don't want it.
You're like, all right, you like it? Do you want to keep it or do you not? You like,
that's murder.
You go look at it and you're like, oh no, it ain't come out like I thought it would, on some like the baby's not a fucking infant.
I mean, that's murder sanctioned by the state.
Bro.
And I'm all shit, bro. I mean, I'm not even all for it, but I can understand, you know, 3 months shit, like 90-day shit. And to me, that's like,
not ready type of shit. Like, you know, like facts.
Right. I mean,
you done held the whole shit, looked at it and was like, nah. That's what I'm looking at.
Scans and all this shit, you know, have observed the full child in the belly. And you know what I'm saying? But the fucking Democrats want to push this shit like they You know what I'm saying? They want this shit. So that's where it goes back to Tucker Carlson. Like, the nigga beat, there's nothing wrong with a man saying, yo, I don't support this shit. Like, nigga, this shit is murder. Like, my nigga, like, and the people who it affects is, you know, colored people. Whether you Mexican, black, or and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's who it really affects, because who's having the most kids out of wedlock? Be real, my nigga.
Facts.
Be real.
Facts.
Be real. Cause niggas want to say, oh, where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? But then when some stats come back and then they saying, oh, y'all having the most kids out of wedlock, so y'all need to really change it. Should be like, man, why y'all mad at us? Cause we open sexuality. Nigga, do you understand that y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real life. The family structure is a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
And now niggas want to say, I choose my family. My blood ain't my family. I choose my family. The niggas I associate with are my family, not my blood.
Not
so
my
get
brother.
the fuck out of this. I'm really
Like,
tired
come
of
on,
this
man.
fucking, it's a lot of hypocrisy. And the only reason I'm speaking about this right now is because, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody on the inward. Well, I'm not going to say nobody, but there's not a lot of people inwardly, especially at our age, who are talking about these niggas and what the fuck these shit. Because we actually are in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we actually fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually fuck with niggas around here. So it's like there's really not a lot of niggas who are speaking on some real shit.
On some shit they know about.
Exactly.
Niggas
And
is
who
not
have
doing a
some
lot
value.
of footwork, man. Yeah, right. Niggas don't have a lot of footwork, but everybody the plug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody this, everybody that type of talk.
Right.
And it's just like, man, okay. I really have sat back enough and observed long enough to understand that sometimes motherfuckers is chosen and not picked. You can't just go be one.
You
sometime.
can't turn your...
Dog, I can't be less than what the fuck I am, bro. And if I were to not give y'all this, then I would be doing less justice for, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I'm knowing it's more that I do more than, it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? It's not about just me in a relationship with someone. It's not about just me and just this. It's definitely bigger. You got way more motherfuckers looking at you on some shit, and way more motherfuckers who put shit on your shoulders. And it ain't, this shit don't do nothing but add the fuck up.
Yeah.
So if you gotta know how to react to it.
Right, exactly. And it's the situation at hand for our people now, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is not like, you know what I'm saying? We can say, oh yeah, we got this, we got that, boom, boom, bap. Look, at the end of the day, if you really want to be real, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of problems inwardly that we need to fucking find a way to fix, because they're talking about this opioid epidemic with white folks in, you know, middle class situations and shit. But we done been had problems with opioids. We done been had problems with crack and cocaine, and we done been had problems with the Roxys. We was on them shits first.
Yo.
You feel what I'm saying? We was on the X first before all them white folks knew what the fuck that shit was.
Niggas was selling Roxys in my high school.
On God, like niggas had access in middle school. Like, I knew motherfuckers who was taking ecstasy and going fucking in the bathroom straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out CMS. And it's some real shit, bro. Like, it's some real shit. Niggas being escorted out of school in towels. And guess who it was? It wasn't no white kids. It wasn't no white kids who was doing that shit. I mean, you can call it for what it is. A nigga can say, oh, you coon. Nah, nigga. I'm real live in this shit. Like, I real live fuck with niggas and niggas fuck with me. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting with niggas, and we might be sitting in this location, in that location, where niggas might, oh man, this is a dangerous situation. And I'm just chilling like, nah, I grew up with these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what the fuck we're dealing with right now, and a lot of other kids is dealing with too. You feel me? Like, I'm probably not the only one who could speak from experience and say, yo, you know what I'm saying? We got a problem here, we got a problem there. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about all the shit the white folks is doing first, but at the same time, it really come down to this. If we don't come to the table with nothing, niggas ain't even gonna respect us up front. Like, we want tangibles.
Yeah.
I still want tangibles for that slavery shit, and I wasn't even a slave. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I educated myself on it, so now it's like, nah, we really deserve some shit. Like, we were written in You know what I'm saying? Some tangibles. That 40 acre and a mule shit ain't no joke. Like, it was written in tangibles. Now, 40 acres and a mule, to me, $15 to $20 million for every nigga who can claim ADOS status, African descendant of slave. 15, 20 million. Right. Straight up. And then we can talk about, okay, after we get that, what else can we do?
Because niggas died. Niggas died. It's like too late. That's a fair agreement. Because niggas literally, bro,
died and worked and
worked, done. Shit. Like, that shit's over with. Even motherfucking, like, they kids done died. Like, shit like that. It's like, it got to a point where, you know what I'm saying? This shit, they wouldn't have died. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you fucking up a whole, we getting all the
niggas
way
wouldn't have died and this country wouldn't have been built.
As a whole race, and this country wouldn't even been built.
Can we really say that white folks were gonna do that work that slaves were gonna do? Hell no. They wouldn't even be able to physically. They wouldn't be able to be out in the sun physically. They wouldn't be able to take that heat in the South.
Niggas would have.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why.
Y'all talking about tanning beds, nigga? Y'all would have been fucked over.
Burnt, and you couldn't do it every day. Niggas was getting up every day.
White people straight up would have died from fucking skin cancer quicker. You know what I mean? On some shit, just because.
And the thing is, when it was like, and the craziest part about it is because the craziest thing about it is when we were at our worst as far as just the opportunities that we had, our mentality was on a more prosperous, you know what I'm saying, type wave.
Yeah.
Whereas like the family structure was different, even though, you know, we were getting discriminated against and getting brutalized.
Yeah.
The family structure was still there. So it was like, man, these white folks don't fuck with us. But if everybody in the family works and everybody in the family works hard, we may be able to spring one nigga out.
And that's how it was.
And just one may be able to take us to the top. But now it's like, shit. Now, and I ain't, bruh, it's some real shit, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's parents who real life, oh, you ain't gonna be shit. Parents, not just the teachers, you know, all the rappers want to say, oh, yeah, my teacher told me I wasn't gonna be shit. Nah, nigga, it's a lot of niggas' mamas telling them they ain't gonna be shit, too.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it goes, man, it goes deep. And that shit's so deep that, like, at times we've been told to, like, hate ourselves.
Yeah.
We've been told not to fucking love our skin. Like that we're ugly. The blackface shit with the Gucci.
Boy, y'all don't know
shit,
how many dark skin jokes I done had to eat out of my
and
whole
this nigga
lifetime.
Ain't even that dark. No
and
cap.
it wasn't from white people.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Who it was from.
So and it's cool.
Yeah, we joning. We joning.
So we can go back and forth. Exactly. We can go back and forth.
Ugly as fuck anyway. They get the fuck out my face, nigga.
Exactly. But to say that it's just a white thing, that these white people doing this and that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? When it's a full situation, just like we were saying in the Hedges situation, where we go to the bar, boom, boom. No cap, they really got that rule, and like, you know what I'm saying? If they catch a nigga, they catch a nigga. If they don't, they don't. Mm-hmm. It's more likely that they catch a nigga because you just stand out because you black. Mm-hmm. But if a white dude gets in the club, it may not. But, you know, we know the ownership. So it's like, okay, now, you know what I'm saying? When we look at like higher managerial shit, then and they employees saying, oh, they racist. Okay, we can deem that they're racist. Mm-hmm. But see how I came from a logical aspect of, yo, this is a situation. Boom. Let's see how. Okay, so they really do have a rule that, yo, you can't wear high top sneakers. Oh, but they letting some white dudes in. Well, you know, we might stand out from the shit. I'm not saying it's right, but we do stand out from the shit. No cap. Even if, especially if you a fresh ass nigga too.
Fact.
So it's like, but then the deeper thing lies where, okay, you talk to some employees and they're like, man, the boss is, he's just real racist, whatever. Then you're like, okay, boom, I got some proof to back up. Exactly. Or at least some witnesses. But when niggas just saying, you know, coming off the dome with some bullshit that ain't even...
just like homie with the cops talking about, so like I said, he probably just a, man, fuck all cops type of nigga.
Exactly.
Just like some shit like that.
Exactly. And then once you verbalize that, then your mind, when you verbalize something, you're convincing yourself that, oh yeah, this is my mentality. So it's like, yo, you're saying, oh yeah, fuck the police, fuck 12, fuck 50,
Mm-hmm.
And then in your mindset, you really like, oh, fuck police. So whenever you see or get encounter a police, you disrespectful because your mindset is fuck you. So then you get into an altercation. And that's what, and that's what happens with anybody. I don't care if the police white or black. You feel what I'm saying? So it's real shit. Even though we have to adjust to the system that we in, like, and find ways to infiltrate while keeping our integrity, because that nigga Steve Harvey on that bullshit talking about, oh, you can't. I ain't gonna lie. I seen Monique on the plane too, and I was like, yo, get your money, boom, boom, bap. Like Netflix need to pay up. And when I look at it, Netflix probably didn't need to pay up. But at the same time, I respect the fact that she's like, yo, these white folks giving us pennies on the dollar. She made that
a move.
Yeah, she made that more relevant. So now it's a movement where niggas is getting their check. Kaepernick just cashed out on the NFL. Tangibles. We getting tangibles. And some people are like, oh, man, he sold out. Look, man, if he's still pushing for the cause of, oh, yeah, let's bridge the gap between black people and police and bridge the gap between police brutality, then he didn't sell out. Now, if he stopped the movement and just, oh, yeah, shit, I got paid out, whatever the fuck they saying, 60 to 80 million.
Yeah, then fuck him.
Then
he did sell out.
Yeah, then he did sell out. And then you can say, oh, yeah, he was raised by a white family and he was just trying to infiltrate the black culture, all this other shit. But look, man, we got to use evidence and we got to be realistic with the shit. Who ain't gonna take a settlement for 80 million? Tell me which one of y'all broke ass white folks ain't gonna take that shit. All right, then shut the fuck up. You feel me? If you was on a fucking property and you was living in a trailer and your property and you got rats and shit and they infested your house and your property manager said, yo, you know, we don't want you to get this out, so we gonna compensate you for 100,000. You say, oh boy, well, I'm putting up my trailer right on the truck and we gonna go out and buy some property and you gonna do some shit. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna take that money and make an opportunity for your family. This settlement is gonna feed fucking generations of this nigga's family. And then he's probably gonna do some philanthropic shit anyway. So
on top of that shit, it reimburses him for the shit that happened with him not even being able to play in his fucking NFL. Like, that was his fucking job. Come on. So it's like, even then, fuck all that. He was such a real ass nigga. Like, he added to the movement of, like, the same as some gangbangers. Like, you have, like, the game and Snoop might go up there and talk to the cops. You can try and let's figure some shit out. Yeah. Like, niggas, it's more niggas. It's more of us trying to
football.
Fucking, bro, it's more
they got
of
police
us.
Escorts.
It's more of us trying to, like, trying to, you know, bridge this gap and shit, but it's not as much as y'all, cause y'all just want to be, y'all want all this shit. That's like, it's some greed shit. That's some shiesty shit for sure. Cause it all, like, at the end of the day, it's divided by money. Cause you got white people, then you got the trailer trash white people. They call that shit like that. This isn't bullshit I'm making up.
This ain't us making it up.
You dig? So it's, bro. Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, but it is. It's all about money. It's all about money.
It's divided.
It's divided. You're right. It's divided by money within the community, because, you know, we love saying no, support black business and shit like that. And I ain't gonna flex. I got the Balenciaga hat on right now, and I know Burberry's.
Fuck that. I got on Hilfiger. Oh yeah, Hilfiger don't fuck with niggas. I mean, I don't fuck with niggas.
Timberland,
I fuck with black folks.
Is Timberland black? I don't know if Timberland.
I got some niggas.
Tim's, y'all New York niggas, y'all gotta come up. You know
on
what
the
I'm
butters,
saying? And exactly, say something about the butters. So it's like, okay, so first we need to realize we all hypocrites. White, black, it don't fucking matter.
I'm the biggest hypocrite of 2019.
Exactly.
Fucking bullshit.
Exactly. So it's like, we all hypocrites. And then once you face that, then you can say, okay, how do I fix my hypocriticism? And then it goes into a deeper conversation, but it's all connected, because with this fucking Burberry and Gucci shit, the blackface shit, you know what I'm saying?
They put that nigga fucking Mayweather like that.
Yeah. They killed Mayweather. But then again,
Mayweather like,
exact. But then again,
like, what?
Yeah, and Mayweather's perspective to me was, why y'all niggas can't boss up like me? So then it's like all y'all so this is basically, you know what I'm saying? This is, and I'm not saying he's right, but I'm saying that this nigga is saying, yo, I did everything I could to be able to afford this shit. And now, like, obviously this nigga Mayweather is in the situation where Hefe, come here.
Come on, bro. You hitting the cam. Come on, bro.
Go.
Technicals. Damn, you smacked this shit with your...
Go up.
Too excited. Smack with
Yeah,
your
this
tail.
nigga, my dog is tripping. But anyways, what the fuck? Oh, so Mayweather, yeah. So he's basically like, why the fuck y'all niggas can't boss up like me, right? So he's like, man, shit, I work so hard, and we know this nigga work hard and shit. He's like, I work so hard to be able to afford this shit, and he's in one of these situations where a lot of white folks say, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, we don't see color. We don't see color. This nigga Mayweather may real live like not see color just because, you know, he been fighting from a young age. You know, he fuck with his niggas, but at the same time, if a white dude finna give him a bag, he finna finesse.
He gonna go
Mayweather
get it.
is the king of finesse, dog.
He'll go get it, man.
We knew who Mayweather was. We know who he is. So why are we mad at him?
Bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, we know the situation that he's in. You know, he's money teaming. He flexing this money shit. And to him, this is what Gucci and all these other companies are making it for.
Right.
Rich ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, like him and successful ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And to him, this nigga was like, 30 and 0, 40 and 0. It don't sound too good. 47 and 0. Let me go for the 50 and got 51 and 0. How in the
And then
fuck can you
he's
be mad at a nigga though?
And he's still looking to do exhibition fights in Japan.
And he's still trying to entertain y'all niggas.
And guess what? And this is another interesting thing that, you know, we can say about Mayweather, that he is going to Japan to fight presumably Japanese niggas, Asian niggas. So this nigga is going to bless anybody who Mayweather fights from this point on is being blessed.
Facts.
You're blessed, my nigga. Anybody.
Oh, he fought Mayweather. You see
Exactly.
McGregor. He had stacks. Beat the fuck up.
McGregor, great job. Fucking great. Fucking great.
Fucking good
Fucking
job.
peanut
Good
head
fucking
job, bruv.
Fucking peanut head job. Oh man.
Fucking great job. Great fight. Great anticipation. And I ain't gonna lie. I like that he played with the race shit. I like that shit.
He was having
because
too much fun. That
I ain't
shit was
gonna
cool.
exactly. I like seeing confident people. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Facts.
Black, white. I like seeing confident people talk about how hard they work to get in a position they face and how it don't matter who they were or, you know, what skin color they was and all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I like seeing that. So
Yeah.
from that standpoint, when you're just respecting the athlete for being the athlete and the businessman that Mayweather is, even though this nigga can barely read or whatnot, rumor has it.
If you could fucking read it.
Right. Fucking peanut head. Anyway, so this nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this nigga is taking his business to Japan. So to me, it's like, this nigga's like, to him, it's like, man, these niggas ain't really fuck with me anyway. Niggas been saying, you know, this and that about me anyway.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So why would I go take my business to a black American or an African if these niggas is talking shit about me? I'm not saying this is what I would do. I'm saying this is probably his mindset. Because, listen, man, y'all talk a lot of shit about Mayweather, bro, but this nigga ain't never lost, and he's black, bro. Point blank.
Never lost, bro. He's a black man, bro.
So, and I feel like the way that the media kind of twisted his narrative and his persona, and then the way that us as black people hopped on him critically for being a confident black dude straight up, I feel like the way that we was jumping on this shit and you know what I'm saying, and just talking shit about him, he was probably like, man, fuck these niggas.
Facts. That's how he
straight up. And niggas will get to that point where it's like, man, fuck these
man,
niggas.
Fuck everybody,
like,
man.
Like
fuck everybody else who ain't seeing this shit. Like, bro, the nigga, he done too many things on purpose. He said, I like to pull up to a nice like place and sign a nice deal, and they see I pulled up with a nice ride. Like, nigga, it's business for real. Like, to him, it's like, hey, I'm right here with you. I'm on the yacht with you. Ha, 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 ha. Laughing at a nigga and will sock a nigga if he come at you. Like, what? Come on, man. This shit is...
Exactly.
This shit is like black excellence if y'all don't believe it.
Right.
It's a form of, if he's a boxer and what he's gets paid to do is box, and he has been winning, and he has been getting better on, on some shit where niggas know he not finna lose, and he feeding these niggas who, come on, man, you gotta understand this shit. Everybody want to make money off it, but they don't respect it.
Exactly.
When
and
he's
that's
going to buy him some nice shit, nigga. If you mad, you broke. If you mad, you don't get it. You might be broke mentally, for real.
Right, and it's like, and
fuck
it's
is you?
Exactly, and it's like we already know these European companies don't want to fuck with us anyway. And guess what? All niggas say, "Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be styling anyway." And guess what? Every nigga who, when they get to a point, they gonna cop some Gucci and cop all that. Not saying every, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all know how it is. I got a Gucci hat that my dog chewed up. You feel what I'm saying? And I
might be karma.
Exactly. I wasn't protesting the shit, but the nigga chewed it up. So it's like
he was protesting with girls.
He was protesting for real.
Because he ain't finna have
he light skinned and
today,
shit.
Nigga.
Exactly.
He light skinned.
He light skinned.
That nigga a yellow nigga for real.
Yeah, he yellow. So and that was a great point because it's like a lot of niggas get to that point where it's like, man, these niggas talk so much shit about me, and these niggas like I know a lot. Well, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of niggas personally growing up because like when I was in school, you know, like I said, we was joning. It was a joning culture, and a lot of kids could not take it, especially if they wasn't involved in no sports or they wasn't involved in no extracurricular activities. They have no clout or whatever in the high school. They could not take criticism because they like, why you coming at me?
Soft.
You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. So that was the situation that was happening. But it's like, oh no, we can't blame these kids because, you know, whatever they might be into academics, you know what I'm saying? But I had a lot of friends who was on, you know what I'm saying, who might not have been the most popular dudes and shit, and they was getting joned on and by niggas, you feel what I'm saying? And in a situation where they in the schools, the dynamic is it was mostly black and Hispanic, you know, and then you got white folks. The white folks was fucking with him. So he would go over to the white folks, and the white folks liked how he was goofy, liked how, you know, the homie was doing all this, and liked how, you know, he was just himself. Mm-hmm. And then black folks, oh, white nigga, why you acting like that? Oh, you must be gay. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the mentality of what's going down. This is what's happening. This is what's going down. And this is why niggas feel the way that they feel. So if my brother would come up and then he becomes successful, guess what his mentality is going to be? Man, fuck these niggas. Yeah. Straight up, because it's like, man, I was in high school and y'all niggas was talking all this shit. I got up and niggas was not fucking with me, but now niggas, I come back to the high school reunion and niggas is on my dick because I pulled up in a lamb because I put in hard work and most of y'all niggas stopped after high school. So it really just come down to the point where we are in, it's some real fucking shit. We're being toxic to each other before we even allow the white man to be toxic to us.
Facts.
So it's like we gotta fix our inner selves and our inner mentality so that we can really come to the white man and be like, yo, y'all owe us some shit.
Facts.
Cause it wasn't like y'all gave us some shit and we squandered it. Nah, y'all never paid up. You feel what I'm saying? So and that's, I feel like that's the situation with this motherfucking Jussie Smollett shit. Cause he making it bad not only for gay niggas, but for niggas too. Like straight up.
Yep.
You feel me? Like going in
I'm
line.
looking at this shit and I ain't even trying. A lot of the time I don't be trying to look at this shit. Nigga, if you go to anywhere, you fucking trying to make a snap, trying to keep your shit rolling, you know, trying to put some shit up for your folks to see, you know, entertainment wise. And
it's gonna
you
be
seeing some fucking advertisement, dog. And it's like, man, yeah, no, dog, no. But it's too much of these niggas that's not understanding that. Like, yeah, it's cool to be up and shit, but you're not trying to be like, I like being up, and I like to call up my nigga, hey bro, you pulling up?
Yeah,
that shit cool too. You know what I'm saying? You don't just want to be up there by yourself and just be like, yeah, right. I mean, but then when you get to a point where, you know, niggas like, oh damn, why you ain't give me nothing? You are gonna be like, man, fuck y'all niggas. What the fuck you mean? What do I owe y'all? Y'all niggas wasn't fucking with me,
right?
Like
exactly.
I dog.
Like we can all attest. Exactly.
Reach out.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's cool.
Exactly.
It's like some shit, you know.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly. You're right, and it's like, man, like we just don't see that fucking organization on any level, even politically. Like we got our black political pundits. like Cory Booker and Kamala Harris like tiptoeing around what they're gonna do for black people. Meanwhile, there was this white lady who came out for president saying she was gonna allocate like $110 billion for niggas to eat for reparations. So we got a white person saying, yo, we need reparations. Oh, Obama didn't say no reparations, man. What the fuck, bro?
You know
it's
what
some
Obama
unfinished
did?
business in this country,
You know
for
what
real.
Obama did? He showed up to the Duke game.
He showed up.
And then got Zion hurt.
Obama got Zion hurt.
The curse of Obama.
The curse.
Damn. The first to say it. I mean, dog. What?
Because he was rooting for UNC, right? He's rooting for UNC. So
he was.
Yeah. So he really might have got Zion hurt. I was in an argument. Well, not an argument, but me and this guy on Instagram were going back and forth. And I was just basically saying, like, they're like, oh, no, the training staff, da-da-da-da-da, it's the training staff. And I'm like, no, nigga, if you ever played college sports, these niggas pick the shoes that they want to ball in, straight up. Like, I ain't wearing them ugly.
Facts.
Straight up. So it's like, oh, I'm not wearing the secure shit that got my ankles wrapped in shit. Fuck that shit. That shit ugly, nigga. Mm-hmm. I'm finna go out in styles, nigga. I'm finna go out in some J's, nigga. I'm finna have some shit clean, nigga. Where the bitches can look at put some Aunt Pearls on low KD 4s. Y'all niggas don't even remember that shit.
The Galaxy ones though.
We was in that fucking sneaker game heavy, bro. Galaxy 4. Bro, them KD's crazy. Nigga. And it's like
early. I had them gloves when they first came. And I didn't even care about retros, bro. I seen them gloves. I'm like,
when I put on them Aunt Pearls at school, bro, niggas salute me. I had a shirt that said, I wear I wear pink for my grandma. Boom, boom, bap.
Crazy,
it was over. It was over. But anyways, bro, it's some real shit. Like, I was telling this nigga, I was like, and I'm gonna even shout this nigga out. That's why I pulled this shit up. But I was telling this nigga, like, yo, bro, it's not the training staff, dog. This is what happens in sports.
Facts.
Niggas' equipment fails, and it's not nobody's fault. It might be Nike's fault for not gluing that bitch on. You feel what I'm saying? We can blame everybody. I can blame Coach K. Oh, you're playing Zion too much. That's what niggas is actually saying. Oh, yeah. You're playing Zion want to be in the game, nigga. Mm-hmm. You think he want to sit the bench? Mm-mm. That nigga don't want no rest, nigga. Yeah. He's a machine. He's an animal, dog.
Bruh,
he want to eat.
The move the nigga was trying to make, he was finna, he like, I'm finna show up. They said, he repping, he trying to be for UNG. He said, fuck that shit, I'm finna style on him. He was finna hit a quick boom. And
shout out Soundwave Fit on Instagram. Shout out, me and my homie, had a good discussion. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like,
but yeah, Zion was finna style on the nigga.
Yeah.
He was finna come back with it and go
Zion
crazy.
Is nice.
He was like,
he's hungry. He don't want to be out in the game.
Up.
So exactly. So
y'all gotta get my niggas some better shoes. Fuck is y'all doing?
Facts, exactly. And they're like, oh, it's the training staff.
It's the shoes, nigga.
Look, man, the shoes broke, and that's what the fuck happens. Y'all ever? I never seen nobody in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Running with the shoes and running so goddamn fast and being so productive that they say, oh, you know what I'm saying? The shoes broke or the cleats broke because of the training staff. No, nigga, there is no one to blame but the sport. This is what happens. Now, what he can do further on is be prepared. He might not have been stretching after games.
Facts.
He might not have been hitting the ice tub after games.
He was hitting bitches.
But nobody want to hold Zion accountable for being hurt. I'm not saying it was his fault.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking hell of an athlete, but you can't blame nobody for a nigga getting hurt. Straight up, it's nobody's fault. The only person's fault it is for the individual who involved himself in the sport initially. Because
you know what you're signing up for.
You know what you're signing up for, and guess what? With all the technology in this day and age, he will be fine. Yeah. And I bet you he comes back better than ever.
Because they said mild. They realized, they not sugarcoating it. He looked like he just boom, like he was like out on the street and he got hurt type shit. Like playing ball with us, some shit.
I mean, he slipped up out his shoe and bent his knee the wrong way.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was a quick spring type of shit.
Exactly. You remember the nigga who fucked up his whole shit, like his bone was coming at Kevin Ware? Is that what his name was?
You talking about Celtics?
Nah, it was he was playing in college, Louisville.
White.
White at Louisville, I think. Kevin
that
Ware.
was like probably the worst. Yeah, I think Kevin that was the name. That was one of the worst motherfucking shits caught on camera.
Bro,
to me.
One of the worst injuries. And guess what? He came back and played ball.
He came back.
If
he could come back and ball,
so if that nigga can come back and back, Zion is good.
Holy hell, bro.
Zion is okay, guys.
Oh, I remember that
Hold
shit.
your horses. Although, you know what I'm saying? Although, and this is my thing. Let these kids go straight to the NBA from high school. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's got to be. Because this nigga's been ready.
Oh, like
this nigga can play in the NBA right now, Zion.
So
these niggas got beat by 30 because he wasn't in the game.
Didn't certain niggas do that already?
They did, but then they made it illegal.
So they stopped that shit?
Yeah.
That's whack. Zion is definitely...
Because Zion, LeBron didn't get hurt, and he went straight to the league.
I was going to say LeBron is one of the
J.R. Smith went straight to the league.
Yeah, man, what the fuck?
It was a lot of those guys was going straight to the league.
You keep those guys longer.
Playing in the McDonald's All-American game and then just going straight in the league and eating.
You keep them guys longer, bro.
Yeah, it's sustained because they got better training. They got better...
Straight
all of that shit.
They're elite. The shit that... Man.
And then they got grown men around them who are going to say... Hey, nigga, get in the ice bath.
Yeah. Stretch. What the fuck where you going?
Nigga, get on them stretch
stretching right
bands.
now. Like, everybody in the fucking... Oh, even on the commercials in the fucking ice tub. Hey,
right.
I'm doing the ice tub right now. Matter of fact, let's just make a whole commercial about this shit.
Exactly. They got Kevin Hart in the ice tub talking to... Who the fuck was he talking to?
He talking to a lot of niggas. I ain't even seen this shit.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart got his damn Nike deal and is eating, bro. Let these niggas eat, bro. That's why... It's so crazy, bro.
Black excellence. Let's get it, bro.
It is.
Because the thing is, bro. Like, how in the fuck you gonna cut the shit off? I gotta look up when they cut that shit off, and when they stopped was, nah, this shit too raw. Like, what made them do that shit? What, AI or some shit? I'm just fucking.
I don't know. I think the colleges wanted to make some money. They had some. The colleges want to
bring them through here first.
Yeah, because it makes the sport less exciting. College basketball is already. I mean, it's dope and shit, but March Madness is what really niggas care about in college basketball.
Niggas wouldn't watch that shit if they knew. Oh no, I'm just watch this nigga who went to the league.
Right.
It's just only niggas that don't go.
Right. Yeah, man, but on some real shit though, let these niggas eat.
That's why niggas eat, bro. That's what the fuck?
Exact. That's why, like, I do want to hit on this damn Jussie Smollett shit because everybody talk about it.
Like, let them hear it, bro.
Look, man, I mean, I'm
gonna put my little pieces in,
right,
but
everybody
I'm gonna let him talk.
I'm
trying to stop coughing on the mic.
Everybody should know what the fuck is going on with this shit. But, like, when I heard the story, I ain't gonna lie, I jumped out the window because, you know why?
Why, bro?
Because a lot of niggas are being pinned as insensitive to, like, gay niggas and shit. And I got a gay sister, so I'm like, when she came out, I was the first person to, like, accept and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Like, I already knew, I don't give a fuck.
Lil Mac is, like, one of my best friends for sure. Like,
exactly.
Just off of personality, but besides her
literally,
being
like,
family.
whenever she comes
cool
through.
Cool as fuck, real as fuck, man.
Exactly, like, whenever she comes through.
Mac two-tone.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel better, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to give her stuff, like,
yeah,
I just be wanting to give her gifts and shit.
Oh my god, bro, we want to spoil shorty.
Yeah,
that shit crazy, cuz like,
and it's like my little sister and shit. But then she like got the mentality of a real nigga,
bro. Like,
you feel me? So it's like, hey,
these are not lies, nigga. This is all facts,
bro. Like, her mentality is like more savage than me, to be honest,
shout
bro.
Shout out Mac, you already know.
Lil Mac is the GOAT, bro. And it's like,
I know you watching too.
Exactly, because and it's like, and she's had to come over so many different obstacles being a black female and gay, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas is already looking at her different. Like, cops, like, one time she told me a story, she got pulled over and the cop, like, put her down on her back and shit, talking about some, if you want to dress like a nigga, don't act like a nigga type shit.
I remember
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all telling me about that shit, but
and
now, bro,
and she's a girl, you feel me? So at the end of the day.
And she was smaller than
bro. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's, like, small, but she's, you know, a beast on the motherfucking basketball court. But it's like, with this Jussie Smollett shit, I jumped out the window because I wanted to, you know, I wanted to show support because at the end of the day, yo, this is my nigga at the end of the day. Like, and I like that nigga on Empire. You feel me? Like, I like television.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like the effort.
I kind of keep it to the television. Bro, like, I fuck with Wiz Khalifa.
I don't watch television, but I respect the effort of putting together a show, getting production, editors, guys who edit those film, guys who edit the audio. I respect that shit. I respect work. So anything that takes work, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, man, my hat goes out. So I could, you know what I'm saying? I can be like, oh yeah, this show is not for me, boom, boom, bap. But at the same time, you know, it was riding for a little bit. Like if you turn it on and, you know, have it in the background, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might, and when it first came out, I was watching it.
Yeah. And
the nigga got thrown in a trash can. And we was like, oh shit, this shit really do be happening about gay niggas. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
And it was a real play, like,
cause I could really see that shit.
Yeah, it was really a real part to play.
I know some dads, bro. I know some dads, especially, you know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about white fathers and fatherhood of white men and all this other shit. Mm-hmm. But I know black dads, and sometimes a nigga can get a little overhanded. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's some real shit. I'm speaking on some real shit. But, you know, niggas might want their sons to be as tough as them. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if you ever seen that motherfucking show Love Don't Cost a Thing, and we was talking about Steve Harvey, this is when he was like, he had his integrity. This motherfucker Steve Harvey was talking to Nick Cannon, and he was like, yo, son, you know, I always wanted you to be the cool cat in high school, and I always wanted you to be the dude who was getting all the ladies and playing basketball and doing all this fly shit that I was doing. Yeah. But you have 10 times the brains that I have.
Yeah, facts.
So, and you was on some nerd shit at first, then you got the clout and glowed up, and now you trying to drop your nerd shit because the clout shit didn't work. But he said you had 10 times the brain that I have. And this really fucking taught me some shit as a kid. Like, movies was actually teaching niggas some shit. Exactly. Facts. So, and he said you had 10 times the brains that I had. All I wanted to see you do was do great things. And you with this engine, this car, this damn camshaft, you need to I'm gonna give you this 1,500. You goddamn get that damn camshaft. You work and you turn that shit motherfucker in. And he turned it in and won the competition or some shit like that. But it was just the fact that we see that, you know, we want our kids to be just like us. So if your son comes out to you and be gay, that's why when they jumped on my boy Kevin Hart's back, I was like, dog, which one of y'all niggas want to sign up for your son being gay? Raise your hand. You think Magic Johnson want his son to be gay?
Bro, that's the first nigga I was thinking about. Like, Magic Johnson's son and
he flipped it to a positive.
And it's like, you know, hurrah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, but
he glad his son don't got AIDS.
That's what he probably
happy about.
Yeah, he like, shit, he ain't got no, he's straight. He ain't sick. We probably say.
But come on, dog. You don't think Magic Johnson want his son to live on his legacy and play basketball and make something happen that he couldn't?
Yeah, that shit bring me back to my point.
Come the fuck on, man.
It gotta like exactly, bro. It has to make you think. You know, y'all might need to just leave the TV at TV.
Leave it alone, exactly,
and keep this shit. Cause like it took me back to my point where like, where's that nigga? You know, I fucked with him. You know, I understood what he did before, and like really, really mainly was just smoking weed, chilling, and making music and making gold, and you know, doing his thing, whatever he did. And then, you know, he showed more that he did karate, or you know, he was doing a lot more shit. Then he beefed up.
Look how many people he motivated to stop smoking weed, or at least get off the couch and work out and smoke weed,
as well as make sure niggas look whatever y'all doing
while I fuck with the CBD.
Exactly, as well as y'all whatever y'all doing, like. He had vlogs and shit. You know, he had a lot of different shit going on for him. Like shit on YouTube videos going, movie type of shit going. He had a movie with Snoop Dogg and shit. Like, what the fuck would you... If you coming into this shit, man, and you know Snoop is one of the fathers and shit, and you got a chance to do a dollar with him.
This nigga Wiz legally trapping, dog.
Straight up.
This nigga is the plug who'll whoop your ass. Straight
Facts,
up.
nigga, what the fuck you trying with?
But ain't on that hot shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
He in there, bro. And then he probably like thought about it too, like shit, as he, you know, as Bash came out and shit, he was like, man, I can't just let the little nigga snatch my kid up, and I can't just, you know, man, straight up.
And
like,
then
you
it's
gotta think,
that picture of him picking that girl up where they made the meme that he's like,
killed
3 nigga down.
I think
But now
Snap
it's
the picture,
like,
nigga. That
exactly.
Like, that probably
Now
was a reason why
he'll hold that bitch
he
up
ain't had
with one
Shorty.
arm.
That's probably right. A real reason why he might have lost Shorty. Maybe didn't lose her. Maybe like gave her up.
Oh yeah, you know
maybe.
he gave that up, man.
Yeah,
Wiz
he
ain't losing
you know what I mean?
no pussy. Wiz did not lose
That's a
Amber
fact.
Rose. He had
No,
to
I ain't
give it
even
up.
talking about Amber.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying for her as an example.
At the same time, like,
because
yeah,
most niggas don't know any bitch that he dated except her and the vitiligo girl.
Facts. Like, yeah, exactly. So it's like, Wiz ain't losing nothing. Facts. I'll take all that back. I ain't mean to say it like they, but I just mean like, even then, he was like the man. And then at one time he even said like, it's like, damn, I was doing some shit and then I'm in the gym. I'm like, I ain't the man here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you got to get it right. You got to get it rolling. Yeah.
That's
and because it's dope because he fucking
could realize
was honest
that.
with his fucking
Exactly.
self
And
and the man
motivate
about his
himself.
fucking
Exactly.
self and said, fuck it. Like.
Yeah, I mean, Wiz is a dope ass individual.
I fuck with Kid. That's a great. That's just an example. On some like.
Yeah.
As far as what we were saying about just leaving this shit with the person. Like if you fuck with a person, cool, but leave it at entertainment. Because some people still bash him for smoking so much weed. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. That's the music. That's what his lane is with it.
Yeah.
And he doing him.
And
above all.
I think we gotta watch this nigga's progression because, granted, I know for a fact that he influenced a hell of a lot of niggas. One, not only to smoke weed, but two, to put that motherfucking bleach patch in their hair. Cause swear to God, when this nigga Wiz Khalifa came out,
that's a fact.
No nigga, and I can proudly say that I never put the bleach patch in my hair.
I had a cousin though that did. This shit was fresh. I wasn't shitting on niggas who did the shit fresh.
Yeah.
But
if you a clean ass nigga and you rocking it, boom, that's crazy.
You got niggas who was bandwagon.
But
like,
what was it? Go Yayo. He was a. Go Yayo.
He said he was a Big Daddy Kane fan. That's the reason why he said that.
And that's why.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's a passion. Oh, I'm a real Big Daddy Kane fan.
Yeah,
it was like back in the day. I saw a little,
that's Wiz
Instagram shit.
Khalif. I mean, look, man, somebody probably did it before him, but look, I know how effective that shit was because every nigga in my high school, every nigga ended up having that damn patch.
Yeah. Some niggas was on it late.
Every nigga, and then
some niggas was like, "Oh, fuck that!" right away.
And that
like
patch,
they fucked with it.
Guess what? Yeah, and the patch was a signal to teachers that niggas was smoking weed in the bathroom. So if you had that patch, you automatically stamped yourself as a nigga who's smoking weed in the bathroom or smoking weed. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
Fucks with weed and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like niggas be like, oh man, shit, the police profiling. And look, bro, I've been in a situation where I've been profiled, so I know that shit is real. You feel what I'm saying? Multiple occasions, and it might happen 2-3 times a month. I will real life say that shit. But my nigga, when you got the goddamn Wiz Khalifa patch, my nigga, we know you smoking in the bathroom, dog. We know you just hot boxing 6 period.
We know we smelling weed and we know it's your fault, nigga.
Exactly.
We smell the shit on the hallway
like damn.
Bro, that shit was wild.
And then the only nigga in the class with a patch on his head is in the bathroom. So, bruh, you feel what I'm saying? So, you get mad because you got ISS, my nigga. It's not valid, bro. It's not valid, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. I know niggas to the T, bro. Niggas, bro. I know niggas. I know who we are. Like, I know, bro.
Fuck you talking
like,
about?
I know the fuck is going through your head when you thinking. I know your thought process.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
The realest podcast, nigga. It's no
filters, my nigga. Cause this is some shit that kind of bothered me.
That niggas don't get it.
Like, it was some niggas who would take they rap and be like, yeah, I beat that nigga up. Or, yeah, I was smoking in the bathroom. Shit, that's just what I do. I smoke in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But the niggas who complain about this shit like, yo, man, they put me in ISS, bro. Yep, they put me in there again. And it's like, shit, bro, I was only hitting the mid, bro. It wasn't even no gas. A nigga who real life, it's like, damn, nigga. If you light a piece of paper in the damn bathroom, niggas gonna smell it. So what you talking about?
The fuck? Like, it be motherfucking white people smoking cigs in the bathroom and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah,
You know,
same
you can't
shit.
smoke inside. Y'all niggas know y'all bucking. What the fuck is y'all mad about? Dog, what's...
Yeah, and all the white skateboard kids would come to school and be on that anarchy shit and then wonder why they getting looked at as a school shooter.
Uh-huh.
Be on that, I'm wearing all black today type shit.
I'm always gonna be in a trench coat with some fucking... Some shit I sold to it on there.
But it's you know what I'm saying? This is the situation.
Dog.
That's why I'm for uniforms, dog. Put them in uniforms, dog. Teach a nigga some structure. Make the nigga wear his shit upright. You feel me? Make the nigga wear a belt. And
I'm out that motherfucker. Don't me. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm out high school.
Put my kid in that. Yeah.
But
so
I don't mind.
straight.
I'll send my kid to the same like
boarding school, all that shit.
On some real because the real thing is, bro, it's not about looking cool. It's about getting your fucking lesson at the end of the day.
Your lesson, all that.
Because these niggas is coming out fucked up. Like, niggas is coming out like shit. I don't know.
The coolest
what to
nigga
do.
on the block with no cake. But
Yeah.
you got all the shoes.
Yeah.
You got all the cars. But you own the block. Like, bruh. Like, you ain't got no house yet. I ain't talking about the niggas that's got their shit and they right. Like, shout out to some of my niggas back where I went to high school and shit, for real. Like, niggas getting right. But I'm talking about these niggas, man. Y'all niggas know. And y'all scared. Y'all probably ain't make it to this part of the podcast.
It's a direct correlation with the dope. It's a direct correlation because a nigga...
addict to something.
And I ain't even talking about selling. I'm just talking about taking that shit, my nigga. Because once you on that shit, then it's like, oh, man, anything goes. A nigga will real life think anything. Like,
straight
a
up,
nigga will real life think...
I done did that, man. Fuck, what's worse?
Even if his...
It's like
even
weed
if,
or dope. You know what I mean?
Even if his situation was not dangerous. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even if he was in a situation where, man, I got a good place to stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. You know, I got my baby mama or my girl or whatever, and she cool with me doing this as long as she get to eat out every couple weeks. Some shit, she straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as the baby got diapers and baby powder, they straight. So...
You seen the meme where it's like, by yourself and then the meal with your girl, that should be like, you know, 80 something. The one with by yourself be like $7.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know,
the numbers add
Burger
up.
King up.
But if a nigga handling responsibility, right? But if a lot of niggas are handling shit. Like a lot of niggas is on handling shit. Got this here, that here. You know, got money around. Boom, got situations. But then once they start hitting that bag, they can turn they shit into a fucking violent situation just by bringing in toxic people who are related to
that bag.
This the nigga who sold me the shit, and then this the nigga who I do it with, and then he got a couple homies who he do it with, so now we all just do it together. Now you just met 3 or 4 new friends who you don't know nothing about, who you chilling with on a daily basis.
Versus connecting with a nigga who got a clean paper on him. Cause you could tell like different smokers, like blunt smoker or some shit. I ain't even tripping on certain niggas, but them niggas who got that 0.5 in a Relo, talking about some, you trying to hit this, you like, I'm cool. But then you got that nigga who got that paper with the filter in it and it's clean and it's, you know, wrapped up, and you like, yeah, I'll hit that, and then y'all start talking, like, you know, like niggas who be sloppy with this weed shit.
If you in the club and you see a nigga who rolled a skinny blunt, it's probably bunk game.
Facts. And
that nigga probably laced the fuck out of that shit.
And it's like, but with the yay, you don't know. You just like most niggas, man. It's just crazy because there's some niggas I know who's like, yeah, man, I did something like the other day. You know, my first time. You know, I said, was it good or bad? He said, I don't even know, man. I'm assuming it's good.
Right, we
my
was
buddy.
Like,
Exactly.
And I'm like,
that's
what was
cool,
the quality?
You know what I'm saying? Because he
didn't even know.
Yeah, this nigga trying to, you know, I'm trying to figure out. I'm not saying like so I can get none of that bullshit. I'm just like, okay, cool. You know, cause I'm real. Like, this is real people, real stuff, real opinions, raw, no filter. I'm trying like
research.
You know, okay, cool. Oh yeah. You know, all right, bet. You know, and that shit is It's different, bro. It's a different world. You know it is.
It's research. We trying to figure out exactly
by being as close as we can to it. That's the closest we getting. It's not hitting it,
right?
So we gotta start the niggas who hit.
What did it feel like?
Yeah, exactly. This is like I'm talking to niggas who, you know, I I look at like, you know, they motherfuckers is you know, they're pretty cool people, you know, pretty chill people. So
yeah,
you know, I want to know your opinion. You know what I'm
people,
saying?
you know, all that shit. Good people.
Yeah,
it's just when it becomes a habit, that's when we like, oh shit, this nigga is a cokehead. You feel me? But it's like
bag,
a lot of this shit around this area, especially, is laced with that Heisenberg.
Stepped on.
So it's like, and then a lot of shit in other areas is laced with some other shit.
Yeah, stepped on. All of that shit stepped on. That's the definition. And it's just,
that's what it is. That's how niggas make the money, by stepping on the shit.
You could look at some
that's
bud and be like, oh, some nigga sprayed this mid.
You know that's where I feel like that's where cap came from too, bro.
What?
Like just like the fact that niggas make cap off of the bag because they breaking it down. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like so and then.
Like, just like how, like, you know, niggas might have some B vitamins or some shit. And, just, that's what they stepped on shit, bro. Yeah. That step, like, and then you know, you mixing it back into it. So, cause you kind of, that's the whole thing, like, with, like Frank Lucas, like, he was doing heroin, but with it on that line. Oh, he wasn't doing it. But, you know,
he was lacing his shit with it.
No. He had, what Frank Lucas did on American Gangster, well, what Frank Lucas did, he was like, he went ahead and like went through like some military and was, cause he was what, in Harlem or some shit or Brooklyn, one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them New York.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, so he was out there and one of them motherfucking, like he was out there just mobbing, right? Like, and his butt, you know, his like. I guess the nigga that raised him on some like, you know, his OG type shit, had passed and shit, like on some heart attack shit. And he had to take his place. And he was just the new, you know, him, but nah. He said, niggas was saying, oh, you the new so-and-so. Nah, I'm Frank Lucas type shit. This nigga, they had some shit on the streets that was so goddamn stepped on bullshit. It was fucking niggas up, killing niggas. And then Frank said, fuck that, I'm going to the source and I'm gonna get it. How many? I want to put 100 in the air. He said, oh, I gave so-and-so 50,000. Yeah. Give him 100,000. Make sure my shit gets there, you know, type shit. And it's like, he got this shit right, and then he stamped it, Blue Magic, all that bullshit, and got that shit out there. Another nigga stepped on it and was killing niggas. Straight up, killing niggas.
That's what niggas gonna do.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's just a fucking movie, you dig? But it's like, as a kid, I'm seeing this shit, you know, I wouldn't, you know, necessarily even understanding that. I wasn't even fully, you know, but as I get older, I look back at that shit, I'm looking at this shit like, this is the same shit that is happening in my virtual reality, no cap. Like, I cannot deviate it from the same shit because niggas might not even be killing themselves, but they done.
Yeah. Like, mentally, especially. And it's like, real life, niggas will really do anything for a check. Like,
Nigga Frank be
like involving other people in, you know, crimes and shit. Especially like presumably violent crime.
Yeah.
Is real life. I mean, that shit takes a level of thought. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It takes a level of thought. So just the fact that niggas is on some wild shit and I mean, a lot of people laugh at this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we be like, oh, this is crazy. Hey, this nigga turned up. Hey, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the attitude around it. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas is lit. But
yeah,
most of it, a lot of times, man, I won't lie to you, man, I've been to a lot of places and I went to high school in Macon, Georgia. Shout out to Mac and shit. Like, damn, came from the Mac, still chilling with the Mac and shit. But it's just like, a lot of the times when I was out there, it was a lot of characters. It's just a lot of personality out there. You know, it's you know, it's Southern and shit. It's awesome in a sense. Like, it's still, you know, you still got your niggas who fucking stupid. You still got your hood niggas, all that shit. But for the most part, man, niggas just, you know, they got like, it makes it entertaining and exciting. Like, if you go downtown and you see people, I mean, it turned to a ghost town. It turned to some other shit now, but now out here in Athens, man, I seen some shit
in Macon, goddamn.
Yeah, for real shit, bleeding now. But now, You know, out here, you know, I see how like, you know, shit is kind of like a matrix or whatever.
It's trying to get like that out here.
Yeah. It's starting to bleed a little bit, but it's shit wildin'.
Yeah, still relatively low though.
Yeah, but I've been out to Utah and shit. I'm pointing over here like that's Utah and all of that shit, and that shit was done. Like around like 10 o'clock, 11. Usually it's dead. The street's dead for real, like everywhere type shit. And it's just, they had that shit regulated in the Mormon area. And then I've also been to California. You know what I'm saying? So you already know how that goes. So it's just like, here, these niggas is so bored. Or they think, and they getting fucked over on some, on some THC shit. So they like, I'm gonna just go straight to these hard guys, hard drugs. Let's jump right off this cliff. Do a backflip. Let's do a double swan dive. It's cool. I'm not judging these niggas, but I am judging these niggas. You better not hit that camera, my nigga. Sit, my nigga.
Yeah. Anyways, this nigga Hefe saying he gotta go out.
Yeah, so we gonna get out.
Yeah, we gonna go.
But
go
really,
and hop up out this motherfucker.
Podcast, no filters, except for in our papers, you know, with the CBD
podcast, dog. It's LA's podcast. Yeah, we got a lot more shit to cover too. Mm-hmm. But
we got a lot of shit off right now, you know.
Niggas got shit to do as well, so.
Yeah. That's why we just come in here and we just say you have a conversation with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So,
just get on the mic. You feel what I'm saying? Do what we gotta do. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what the fuck it is. I hope y'all niggas like this episode, though. You know, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah,
we gonna put some more details to get more information in the description box as well. Mm-hmm. So we gonna have that shit right. Link below, all that shit. I don't know if I'm gonna do some little funny animations or no shit, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I know.
If I'm in a jolly mood,
we might start adding shit. It depends. Yeah. You know, we'll have the shit rocking for y'all regardless.
Yeah, either way, it's gonna be some real spill.
Yeah, y'all came for the convo.
I told bruh.
It's that long trip. It's that Atlanta trip.
Exact. Anybody who went to fucking high school anywhere in the South, really, and it was like predominantly black, or middle school, whatever, or elementary school, whatever. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know.
And we was, and there was a lot of niggas who made it out too. Yeah, there was a lot of niggas who made it. It was a lot of niggas who didn't.
It works both ways, black or white, because like literally, you know, my shit was kind of mixed. So it's like the niggas that were smoking weed in your bathroom, that happened too, but it was more white people smoking cigs
because they might have access. Mm-hmm. It's just different type of access, but it's the same old shit. It's some nigga shit.
Yeah, it's some nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the heel figure, bitch.
Yeah, and that's why I got the yaga. Anyways, we about this motherfucker.
Peace. Yeah.
Homicides is killing and persistence with the diligence. How come all my niggas in the coroner illiterate? How come all my sisters selling pussy free spirited? Can't you see the ignorance? I am on a pilgrimage. Homicides is killing and persistence with the diligence. How come all my niggas in the coroner illiterate? How come all my sisters selling pussy free spirited? Can't you see the ignorance? I am on a pilgrimage.
My L.Apes is killing it. On demand, tentative, window pane, tennis shit. Do you know the range? But we stole from where the village is. Something like a hero who just